Hi guys, my name is Akudede. Welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, it's lovely to have you. But if you're old, hey boo, it's nice to have you back. So for some time now, I've been posting pictures of my Bambara beans, okay? And people have been asking me for the recipe. So here finally I am going to show you guys how I make my Bambara beans. It's so easy, yet so delicious and so authentic, okay? So I have some Bambara beans which I have cleaned. I've picked out any bad ones that I can see for now, and I've added some hot boiling water. Now I've covered this thing, okay? I'm going to leave it to sit for a few hours. If you have time, you can let it sit overnight, but I don't have too much time, so I made it sit for about 2 to 3 hours, and then it's okay for me to go on to prepare it now. But for now, I'm going to look through the beans, and I'll be seeing some stuff like these in the beans, the ones that have gone bad, that have all these things, insects in them. You need to take every single one of them out, otherwise when your beans is done and you're eating, you may be having some crunchy unwanted proteins in there. So we need to take them all out very well. And just with this water, we wash them. After that, I'm going to wash it again with hot boiling water, which I have done already. Now I have another hot boiling water on the stove. Now Bambara beans is very tough. It's very hard. It takes a long time to cook, so you have to do everything to cut off the cooking time. And it is by using hot boiling water for everything. So hot boiling water to soak it, hot boiling water to wash it, and hot boiling water to start cooking it, okay? Otherwise, when you use cold water to cook it or to wash it, you're going to shock it, and then the shocking is going to stop the cooking process, and it's going to take another time for it to start cooking all over again, and that is what we don't want. So this is 1 hour into cooking time, and it is looking quite tender, but it needs to go some more, okay? So I'll be adding some water, and then I'm going to let it cook again. Now this is hot boiling water again, so you see it is boiling right away. If I had used cold water, everything would settle and then it'll have to start boiling again. No, it's going to extend the cooking time. So hot boiling water more, and then we add it, and then we boil it again for about 45 minutes more. So I use just about 2 hours, give or take, to cook this Bambara beans, and people say they use about 5 hours to cook theirs. So now we know a better way to cook ours. So after 45 minutes more, our beans is soft and tender. Look at that. I had to change the pot because that was too big. I just needed that particular pot to cook the beans. Now I've added some salt and then some powdered pepper. I'm just going to give this a very good stir. So once our salt and pepper taste okay, we're going to turn this off. So after I put the pepper and the salt in, I just let it sit for about for about 2 minutes. Yeah, just 2 minutes, and then it's looking like this. It's looking good. Everything is well cooked and incorporated. So I make mine really tender and soft, and then hopefully get some mushy like this because of the children I have at home. I don't want to make it too hard and too firm. They won't want to eat it, okay? So if you don't have children at home and it's just adults, you can make it a bit more, I don't know, but trust me, this is the perfect consistency for me, even as an adult, okay? So now we're frying some plantains to go with our beans, and it's going to be really, really enjoyable. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, this is a good time to subscribe, guys. Please hit on the subscribe button and hit on the bell so you're notified anytime I upload a new content. I'd love for you to be the first to see. Then after you see, you can share for other people to watch as well. So once you watch the video, please share so other people can watch as well. Also, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and leave all comments and questions in the comment section below, okay? I'm going to fry this plantain to perfection. You're going to see it in a bit. Now let me give you an important information why I decided to use a cast iron to cook the beans. Now with a cast iron, okay, when you cover it, it traps all the heat inside, so you don't even see any vapor coming out. Very little vapor, almost zero vapor coming out, meaning everything is trapped in there, so it fastens the cooking process. Now if you also have a pressure cooker, it is perfect to use to cook your beans, but I don't have a pressure cooker, so the cast iron was just excellent. If you use a normal aluminum pan or any pan that you have, is going to take longer. So find something that is very heavy. So find the heaviest pot in your kitchen to cook the beans with, okay? It'll go a long way to help you. So there are two things that I like to eat my Bambara beans with. First is ripened plantain, which is what I'm making now. The plantain has to be soft and yummy, but not so soft, okay? And then also I like to use koko. Koko is also an excellent option. No. It can't go like that. I'm going for it, okay, back to business. So I either use the ripened plantain soft one, or I use the very soft one to make kaklo or tatali. I love me some kaklo with all that yummy spiciness, tingly in there. It's so good, okay? So whichever one you like to use will still give you perfection. Frying my next batch of plantain, and in no time we are done. Now here we are. I told you I was making some golden beautiful plantain. Tell me you don't love this plantain, okay? It's giving you ideas, right? What would you like to have this plantain with, if not Aboboi? Now I'm going to teach you guys how I plate. I've had so many people asking me to make videos on how I plate my food, so I'm going to keep quiet through this one so you watch how I plate. Now you can see this wasn't really planned. I didn't really plan this plating, so in the course of it I just switched it up a little bit and then just rearrange my plantain in a nicer way, which I thought was so good. So I'm going to keep quiet and let you watch it and concentrate. And while you watch it, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell. Also, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you have any ideas of meals you'd want me to upload on my channel, please let me also know in the comment section. And thank you guys so much for being with me throughout this journey. I am so grateful for how far. Oh wait, I said I was going to keep quiet for you guys to watch, so let me just do that right now. Now that we are done with our plantain, I'm going to dish out my Aboboi now, my Bambara beans. We call it in Ghana Aboboi. So I love to eat mine with sugar. So that's what I've been doing since childhood. Since I started eating this, I love it with sugar because that's what I grew up eating. So I'm going to mix this up. The sugar is to your taste. Now I'll be leaving all the ingredients in the description box below. So please check the description box and get your ingredients right, okay? Now I'll mix everything nicely together. And then I'm going to keep quiet again so you see exactly how I made it. Now make sure that before you pour the beans into the plate is on a leveled surface, okay? Otherwise it will tilt and it can create a mess, just like I pushed mine off my mat. Now with the aid of my fork, I'm going to use it to push the beans into all the holes that need to be closed up. So all the potholes, make sure you fill them up beautifully. And then finally, I'm going to be garnishing with some spring onions. That green part of the spring onions is going to add a beautiful contrasting color to our plate. So we don't have everything looking brownish. No, we need something that will make it look beautiful and whatnot but spring onions. And trust me, eating the Bambara beans and the plantain with the spring onions is so delicious. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.